So if you guys can kind of move in closer, some of you got a lot of space between seats because we got a whole bunch of people standing. So if you're not saving them, go ahead and move in. There's several over here, there's some here, over there, all y'all that's standing. You're not going to stay, this will probably take an hour. I'm usually pretty fast at it. All right. were supposed to stay stood up and sit down together, but that's okay.
We're doing what we thought we were supposed to do.
Ready? That's good. Sit down. Good. Audience, if you would please remain seated for the processional.
Thank you. Will the audience please stand? Gentlemen, please remove your hats for the Pledge of Allegiance. And students, turn and face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. The graduates would like to welcome William Welch to lead us in the prayer. Thank you.
If y'all would bow your head. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this gracious day that you've given us today, Lord. And Lord, we just ask you to give us all the strength to go out into the field that we've all studied for and give us good health and the wisdom to know what to do and what not to do. We ask you these things in Christ's name. Amen. And at this time, I would like to present the President, Mr. Cliff Whitman.
Close enough. Good job, buddy. Y'all be seated, please. So welcome to our summer 2025 packed house graduation. It's always good to see that when we get a big packed house. It's kind of bittersweet though that we're saying bye to a lot of you all, but you know, it is what it is. It's progression. It's all about the next step in life. Real quick, I missed the graduation practice, and I usually tell the graduates all the time, regardless of size, we're going to be in and out here of an hour, so y'all bear with me. I've been doing a lot of traveling today and a lot of talking, so if I lose, I guarantee I won't lose my voice. Any of these people can tell you I never lose my voice. But there again, thank y'all for coming out tonight. We always love to honor our graduates on these nights. You know, we don't get to know a lot of them. I know I don't. We're all over the place. The instructors are their primary first line people, but we do know this, that y'all have been in good hands for the last little bit of time that you've been at the TCAT Crossville. And we're pretty sure that you're going to do well when you leave here. Matter of fact, that's kind of a little guarantee we'll talk about at the end of it. We got a lot going on. Some of you that's been used to the TCAT Crossville for years, and some of you that's dated, like myself and a few others up here, remember the old state area vocational schools. Now we're TCAT UpperCumberland. So we're a large area now. We're all the way over to Jackson County, all the way to Kentucky, Bledsoe County, and all that in between. It's a lot going on. Same deal. Nothing's changed. Same deal. We train people and we put them to work, and we put industry with people in them. And that's the whole goal of TCATS, and that's all it's ever been. We always like to say that TCATS has been the unsung of career technical training. We're one of the best kept secrets in the state of Tennessee. People that graduate from TCATS are usually business owners. I'll get into that a little bit later. See, I'm leading up to this. Y'all would have heard that today if I'd have made graduation practice. But we're so proud of all y'all. A lot goes on to making a TCAT happen, folks. And I'll say this, as being making the full circle as a former student, coming back as an instructor, and then student services assistant director, and now president, I can tell you that the one thing that makes a TCAT, any of them, from Elizabethton to Memphis, the one thing that makes a TCAT work are the faculty and staff. And if I could I have all of y'all stand up right quick for a round of applause? I appreciate you all very much. Thank y'all. I also have the admin team in the TCAT UpperCumberland. Vice President Wanda Reed, she's over here. We've got Stacy Johnson's out tonight. Miss Van Hoy that onboards all the people when they come in, working with student services and doing all their testing and pre-testing and all that. We just stay busy all the time with one goal. It's always you guys. But like I said, the faculty is what makes it. And you know, we have a great big deal that people don't realize about the TCATs. TCATs are workforce development. If you look all the way across the state of Tennessee, and even if you go on a national level, you see a lot of states that are kind of mimicking what the TCATs have done, even since the days when we were still the state area vocational schools. But the big hit is in Tennessee. When you start seeing the industries that have located into the state of Tennessee, and I'm pretty privileged in my job. I get to work kind of behind the scenes with Tennessee Economic Development and chambers and things of that, tourism department, governor's office, and all them. And it's so rewarding to hear all these companies talk about, and I can name, y'all probably know more of them than I do. Nissan is probably one of the biggest ones. I always tell people, if you ever go to the Nissan assembly plant in Smyrna, Tennessee, which by the way is the largest Nissan assembly plant in the world. That is a humongous plant. If you ever go there, and they do tours, look straight across the street and you'll see the TCAT Smyrna. They onboard all of those employees that's coming into the Nissan plant. If you go down to Volkswagen in Chattanooga, if you go inside the plant, take a left, you'll see the TCAT Volkswagen is right there, same deal. The last big buzz, and there's others, there's been a lot of other companies that came. General Motors, obviously down in Spring Hill, which is undergoing an expansion right now. Probably the biggest buzz in about the United States, for sure, the eastern United States, is what we call the TCAT Blue Oval. Who's Ford fans? Yeah, boo, Ford, right? We're bow tie people, right? Bow tie. The Blue Oval, most people don't know that. On the front of a Ford vehicle, they have the blue oval that says Ford. They have built a monster, humongous plant out in West Tennessee, and guess what's right beside it? TCAT Blue Oval, and it's going to do the same thing. It's going to onboard all that. And it's so neat for me to sit back and people in my position, just peers and people that just work for y'all, and trust me, there's a bunch. Your local chamber, always, we got a great chamber in the entire Upper Cumberland. The bunch in Putnam County, Livingston, Overton, all of them, the Cumberland County, they all work together. They all are trying to bring jobs. Tennessee Economic Development are always trying to bring jobs to Tennessee, and they're selling you guys. And here's the cool thing. They don't know any of you. They just know what you've been taught, and they know what these people here have taught you. And they know that they can be rest assured that when they fire up a big industry, that they've got the people that's ready to come in there and take on those tasks. And it's so good to hear that. It makes what we call TCAT proud. But you've got more than that. You know, we've got a chancellor of our system. We're part of a large system, Tennessee Board of Regents system, which is all the community colleges in the state and all the TCATs. She gets us. I like to say it like that. She's a pretty plain-spoken person, same as myself. She understands the value of career technical education as well as she does the academic side. All the way into the governor's office. Now, I'll have to say, we have had a good run of governors. Even going back to Governor Bredesen, we've had a governors that's really, really, really interested in what career trades education brings to the state and the value that you all have. And most certainly, I would be remiss if I didn't mention our latest governor, Governor Lee, who is just a good guy, just a good straight-up person too. If you all did not know this, TCATs, we don't get a lot of money to operate on. We're sort of not funded as well as some of the others, but we learn to make do. That's because all of us come out of industry and we learn to make do. Governor Lee kind of put a big fix on that. Year before last in the state legislature, he gave $1 billion. We call it the big B. Now that's one with a billion. TCATs hadn't seen that much money in 30-something years combined. $1 billion for expansion, just on the TCAT side. We kind of we got a pretty good lick on that. We've got 2 buildings going up in Crossville, a new campus in Bledsoe County, a huge expansion in Overton County, looking at Putnam doing some things, and maybe Clay and Jackson. Outreach, that's all it's about. And the governor understood that, and that $1 billion, we could have never have done that without him. So we owe him a great debt of gratitude. But you also have people that's behind the scenes that very seldom ever gets recognized. And graduates, this is your one time. All these people that came here tonight to support you, they've heard you crying and, you know, about the rigor of the programs, I'm sure, because sometimes they get tough. Probably loaned you a little gas money, done some babysitting for you, whatever. Right now is the time for you all to give them a great big hand. We also have lots of industry partners. You cannot name an industry anywhere in the Upper Cumberlands that TCATs are not touched by. We do have some that are outstanding, and when we joke about this, y'all have been in class, I'm sure everybody here is at some point you've ate a hot dog or had some kind of hamburger or something that Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union has cooked. And they are an absolute great partner with us and a big scholarship donor, not only in the Cumberland County, but now they're working in Overton County and Putnam County area. Just a good bunch of people. And they always help you students out with cash scholarships. Now the way this will work, when I invite Mr. David Robbins up, David, come on up. David's going to give out free money. Now students, you don't know if you've won these, and it's too much hassle to come up and give them out now. So when you win one, stand up. We want everybody to see who you are, and then come back after everything's over with, and David will present you with a check and get your picture. Thank you, David.
Thank you for having me tonight.
Congratulations on graduating. It's a big deal. You should be very proud of everything you've gone through to get here tonight. Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union would like to help some of you out, and we've got 3 scholarships worth $500 tonight that we're giving out to 3 individuals. And we hope that you use this money for clothing, equipment, tools, whatever you need to be successful in the next leg of your career. So when I call your name, like you said, stand up, be recognized, and then we'll meet back up here later. First is Rhonda Watson. Matthew Wiley. And Chris Willix. Congratulations, guys, and good luck in the future.
Thank you, David. David will be doing this again at our Livingston campus here in this next week. He's just good folks. I'll tell you, we do a lot with them and expect to keep that going. If you've not figured out, I've already been checking the time, and I can tell some of them back here is checking. I can talk TCAT stuff all day long, all day. I could keep going on. If we had hours, all we'd have to do, we could do a question and answer. I guarantee I could answer everything about it. I love what we do. But in the essence of time, there is nobody. I've got a built-in microphone. There is nobody that can describe a TCAT experience as a student than a current student or one that's graduating. And this time, I would like to have Miss Judy Stoltzfus. Did I say it right? Perfect. Come up, please.
Good evening, fellow graduates, families, faculty, and friends. My name is Judy Stoltzfus, and I'm graduating from the Administrative Office Technology program. I'm truly honored and deeply humbled to stand here before you this evening and speak on behalf of the summer 2025 graduates of TCAT Upper Cumberland. As a stay-at-home mom for 20 years, I had no idea what I wanted to do when my youngest child started school. But I'd always dreamed of being a secretary, of course now known as an administrative assistant. So after some coaxing from a good friend, I enrolled in TCAT's AOT program, and what a ride it's been. Never in my wildest dreams did I realize how far out of my comfort zone I'd be pushed. Within my first week, Miss Laura had me speak to a tour group, and I thought, this is most definitely not what I have come to school for. But as someone who does not like to speak in front of people, it was very good for me, and look at me now. I was pushed even further out of my comfort zone when I was chosen to compete at Skills USA for the employment application and interview process. It was a huge honor to be chosen to compete, but my anxiety was through the roof those couple of days. I worked through my jitters, though, and managed to win a bronze medal. As we all know, college is a huge commitment, and even more so when you have a job and a family to care for. But from day one, I was determined to graduate with perfect attendance. And with a lot of grit, determination, and a few tears along the way, I did it. I'll be forever grateful to my instructor, Mrs. Laura Warner, for her encouragement and drive to see every one of her students succeed. She always believed in me, even when I did not believe in myself, and for that, I'll be forever grateful. I'm also very honored to have won Student of the Term my first term at TCAT. I didn't even know there was such a thing, so to say I was surprised is an understatement. And now, as we graduate, this is a time of reflection, pride, and excitement for what lies ahead. We've worked hard to reach this point, and for that, we should be incredibly proud. But as we move forward into the next chapter of our lives, I want to talk to you about something that will be crucial to our success: resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep going when the going gets tough. It's what allows us to face challenges head on and emerge stronger on the other side. And believe me, we will face challenges. Life is full of ups and downs, and how we respond to those downs will define our journey. Resilience is not about never falling. It's about getting back up every time you do. It's about learning from our mistakes and using those lessons to move forward. It's about having the courage to keep going even when the road ahead is uncertain. As we step into the next phase of our lives, we will face obstacles, some big, some small. We might not get that dream job right away, or we might find ourselves in a situation that feels overwhelming. In those moments, remember this: we are stronger than we think. We have already overcome so much to get to this point, and we have the strength to overcome whatever comes next. And now I'd like to take this time to sincerely thank the faculty and staff at TCAT for all they do to ensure success for each one of their students. I'd also like to thank our family and friends for their support, because this wouldn't have been possible without your support. I'd like to end with a quote I had on my desk all year. Success doesn't come to you, you go get it. Congratulations, graduates.
Oh my gosh, you did so good. Made me look bad. Thanks a bunch. So see, after stuff like that, I've often thought that sometimes we should get up here and do the pledge and the prayer and have David come up, give out some money, do student remarks, graduate you all, and me never say a word, because you cannot top that. Thanks a bunch, Judy. That's a good one. I did fail to mention one thing in too big of a hurry. Skills USA is a big deal with us. I love seeing those skills medals on. We always do good at skills. That's kind of like our NCAA. We have students that go to state and national contests, and Miss Kara will explain more about all that stuff. So students, we're about ready. Miss Kara, would you come up and start announcing the graduates, please? Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening. I am thrilled to see all of the family and friends here to support your graduates. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, I've never been accused of speaking too softly. Your support and encouragement have played a huge role in the success of the graduates, and thank you. It is my honor to announce the graduates' names and accomplishments, but first let me take a moment to explain some of the recognitions I will be mentioning tonight. Each term, instructors nominate one of their outstanding students for the Student of the Term Award. We will recognize students this evening who have been nominated for that honor during their enrollment. An honor graduate has a GPA of 3.5 or higher every term and overall. These students will be wearing a gold cord. Graduates who are veterans of the United States military will be wearing a red, white, and blue cord. And we will also recognize perfect attendance students. Those students have not missed any time during their entire enrollment, which could be from 12 to 20 months. The final student recognition category is Skills USA participants. Contests begin regionally and continue to the state and national levels. Rise. Our first graduates this evening are from the Administrative Office Technology Program. Congratulating them is their instructor, Laura Warner. First, we have Michael Cheek. Michael is from Crossville and is a veteran of the United States Army. Michael Cheek. Faye Goff. Faye is from Dunlap, is an honor graduate, and is a first-generation college graduate. Faye Goff. Haley Kellum. Haley is from Grandview. Haley Kellum. Talia Stevens. Talia is from Crossville, is an honor graduate, and is a first-generation college graduate. Talia Stevens. Judy Stoltzfus. Almost. Judy is from Clark Range, has had perfect attendance. She competed as part of the Skills USA state team in 2025, yes, and won the bronze. She was nominated for Student of the Term. She is an honor graduate. She co-opted at Harvard Risk Management Corporation and was hired by them, is still employed there. And she is a first-generation college graduate. Judy Stolfus. Christine Tejas. Christine is from Crossville. She is an honor graduate, co-opted at Johnson Family Medicine and is still employed by them, and she is a first-generation college graduate. Christine Tejas. Rhonda Lynn Watson. Rhonda is from Morgan County, is an honor graduate, and is employed by Covenant Health in Oak Ridge, and is a first-generation college graduate. Rhonda Lynn Watson. Lauren Wilson. Lauren is from Crossville, is an honor graduate, co-opted at Patton and Hyder Law Firm, and was hired by them. Lauren Wilson. Our next class is the Automotive Technology class. Congratulating them are their instructors, John Farinella and Blake Cooper. Our first graduate, Aviel Ardiano. Aviel is from Monterey and is a first-generation college graduate. Aviel Ardiano. Corbin Hoff. Corbin is from Sacramento, California. Corbin Hoff. Samuel Mendiola. Samuel is from Spencer. Samuel Mendiola. Anna Smallwood. Anna is from Crossville and is a first-generation college graduate. Anna Smallwood. James J.J. Sherrill. James is from Grandview. He was a dual-enrolled student from CCHS and is a first-generation college graduate. James J.J. Sherrill. Our next class is the Building Construction class. Congratulating them will be their instructors, Ricky Smith and Robert Luhouse. Abner Felix Augustin. Abner is from Monterey, is an honor graduate, and is a first-generation college student. Abner Felix Augustin. Hunter Lee Helton. Hunter is from Crossville and is an honor graduate. Hunter Lee Helton. Richard Holt. Ricky is from Nashville and co-opted at Buc-ee's and was hired by them, is still working there. He is a first-generation college graduate. Richard Holt. Andrew Montano. Andrew is from Spring City. He co-opted at Lowe's of Harriman and was hired by them. Andrew Montano. Austin Potter. Austin is from Crossville, is an honor graduate, and a first-generation college graduate. Austin Potter. Next, we have collision repair. Congratulating him is his instructor, John Whitaker. Jeremiah Mason. Jeremiah is from El Paso, Texas, and is a first-generation college graduate. Jeremiah Mason. Next, we have computer information technology. Congratulating them are their instructors, Josh Hesser and Chase Holderman. Caden Eller. Caden is from Florida and is an honor graduate and a first-generation college graduate. Caden Eller. Colby James Springer. Colby is from Rockwood, is an honor graduate, and a first-generation college graduate. Colby James Springer. Matthew Willie. Matthew is from Sparta, was a member of the state Skills USA 2025 team, and was awarded the bronze medal. He was nominated for Student of the Term, is an honor graduate, and a first-generation college graduate. Matthew Willie. Cosmetology. Congratulating them are their instructors, Katina Elmore and Lisa McLeod. Cassidy Bilbrey. Cassidy is from Clark Range, is an honor graduate, works at Simply Divine, and is a first-generation college graduate. Cassidy Bilbrey. McKenna Lee Davis. McKenna is from Pikeville. She was nominated for Student of the Term, is an honor roll student, and was elected the student regent for the Tennessee Board of Regents by Governor Lee. And she is the owner and operator of McKenna Davis and Company. McKenna Lee Davis. Vanessa DeMoss. Vanessa is from Crossville and is an honor graduate. Vanessa DeMoss. Emily Lawson. Emily is from Crossville. She is an honor graduate. She was a dual enrolled student from CCHS. Emily Lawson. Ariana McLeod. Ariana is from Crossville. She is an honor graduate, and she was a dual enrolled student from CCHS. Ariana McLeod. Rihanna Reagan. Rihanna is from Grimsley, is an honor roll student, and a first-generation college graduate. Rihanna Reagan. Sarah Robbins. Sarah is from Crossville and is an honor graduate. Sarah Robbins. Cambry Wallace. Cambry is from Crossville, is an honor graduate, and works at Jack's Barber Shop and Crazy Beauty. Cambry Wallace. Shaylee Whitaker. Shaylee is from Crossville, is an honor graduate. She was a dual enrolled student through CCHS and works at Antebellum Salon. Shaylee Whitaker. Madeline Wilson. Madeline is from Crossville. She was nominated for Student of the Term. She is an honor graduate, and she works at Crazy Beauty. Madeline Wilson. Next, we have diesel-powered equipment. Congratulating him is his instructor, Steve Martin. James E. Simmons. James is from Crossville and is a first-generation college graduate. James E. Simmons. HVAC. Congratulating him is his instructor, Randy Smith. William Welch. William is from Monterey and was a member of the Skills USA state team in 2025. William Welch. Next, we have industrial maintenance. Congratulating them are their instructors, Noel Pratt, Ethan Hassler, and Joshua Ramsey. Allison Rose Athier. Allison is from Crossville. She was nominated for Student of the Term. She is an honor graduate and works at Altium Healthcare Packaging and is a first-generation college graduate. Allison Athier. Jalen McInthaler. Jalen is from Crossville. He was a member of our state Skills USA team in 2025. He was a dual enrolled student in the building construction class at CCHS, and he is a first-generation college graduate. Jalen McInthaler. Austin Pratt. Austin is from Crossville. He is an honor graduate and works for Flowers Bakery. Austin Pratt. Daryl Whitehead. Daryl is from Rockwood and is a first-generation college graduate. Daryl Whitehead. Chris Willix. Chris is from Monterey. He was nominated for Student of the Term. He is an honor graduate and a first-generation college graduate. Chris Willix. Dylan White. Dylan is from Crossville. He was a member of the State Skills USA team in 2025 and was awarded the bronze medal. He is an honor graduate. Dylan White. Machine Tool Technology. Congratulating him is his instructor, Drake Gentry. Nick Resch. Nick is from West Palm Beach, Florida. Nick Resch. The practical nursing program is next. Congratulating them are their instructors, Cynthia Tompkins, Jack Martin, and Elizabeth King. Megan Aurelio. Megan is from Crossville. She was nominated for Student of the Term and is an honor graduate. Megan Aurelio. Phaedra Boland. Phaedra is from Pikeville, is an honor graduate and a first-generation college graduate. Phaedra Boland. Riley Bunn. Riley is from Dayton, is an honor graduate. Riley Bunn. Bayla Grace Duncan. Bayla is from Jamestown and is an honor graduate. Bayla Grace Duncan. Adrian Garrett. Adrian is from Clark Range and has perfect attendance. She is an honor graduate and a first-generation college graduate. Adrian Garrett. Corey Hill. Corey is from Faulkner, Mississippi, is an honor graduate and a first-generation college graduate. Corey Hill. Dakota Morgan. Dakota is from Crossville, is an honor graduate and a first-generation college graduate. Dakota Morgan. Olga Rusanu. Olga is from Europe, is an honor graduate. Olga Rusanu. Last but certainly not least, welding technology. Congratulating them are their instructors, Rick Palmer and Colby Lowry. Matthew Bosch. Bach. Matthew is from Crossville. He was nominated for Student of the Term, is an honor graduate, was a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. Matthew Bach. Mason Bilbrey. Mason is from Monterey and has perfect attendance. He was nominated for Student of the Term, is an honor graduate, and is a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. Mason Bilbrey. Chance Carter. Chance is from Crossville, is an honor graduate. Chance Carter. Brandon Otis Hale. Brandon is from Crossville, was a dual enrolled student through CCHS, and is a first-generation college graduate. Brandon Otis Hale. Dayton Mifflin. Dayton is from Crossville, is an honor graduate, and is a first-generation college graduate. Dayton Mifflin. Robbie Smith. Robbie is from Grimsley and was a member of our state 2025 Skills USA team. Robbie Smith. Tyler Summers. Tyler is from Grimsley and is an honor graduate. Tyler Summers. Dylan Veers. Dylan is from Crossville. He was a dual enrolled student through CCHS and is a first-generation college graduate. Dylan Veers. A sincere congratulations to all of our graduates. Your hard work, determination, talent, and skills have brought you here, and you should be incredibly proud of your achievements. Thank you.
You know, we love First Baptist because, you know, they always cater to us so well, and thank y'all for turning the air down. It's perfect. Y'all, we may be outgrowing y'all. We appreciate y'all, everything you've ever done with us since we've been working, having graduation here. So, graduates, now's about the time, but it's not over yet. But we're going to make it in an hour. So here's the next step. So even though you're graduating, and I love to hear that, or so many of you is already going to work, and that's the goal of all this, is for you to go to work, provide for yourself and your family. The next biggest step is, believe it just or not, here in just a minute or two, you're going to join a great, big, huge family. Nearly every one of us on this stage are graduates of TCATs. A lot of business owners, I mentioned, are TCAT graduates. This is a big graduation week for TCATs all across the state, and next week as well. So you're joining that family. You're going to be a TCAT alum. Here's the deal. The worst thing you can ever do after you survive the rigor of these programs is go out and flounder. Folks, we know that you have the skill set. Go put them to work. Go apply them. We always hate to see students who 5 years down the road, they just never took that step. And you know how it is, TCATs, we're pretty hand-holding. So if you're having trouble finding a job, usually you're placed before you graduate for the most part, come back and see us. Go back and see your instructors. They'll help you. We'll figure out something for you to do. We just don't want you to stall. Never stall. Always keep moving forward. You can't ever tell. One of these days you may make the complete circle that some of us have. End up either as the coolest job in the world as an instructor. I still miss being an instructor. Who knows, you may end up as a VP or a president. That can happen. It's all in front of you. You just can't stop. You got to keep going. We have great articulations with a lot of our sister community colleges, four-year schools. A lot of you will be working with trade unions. A lot of y'all in welding probably are already working with some of the trade unions. Folks, it's wide open. You just got to take that next step and do it. So do us proud. TCAT family, TCAT proud. And with that, graduates, that you would please rise. You can lay your graduation slip down. If you would now please turn your tassel. By the power vested in me by the state of Tennessee and the Tennessee Board of Regents, I now pronounce you all graduates of the summer 2025 class of TCAT Upper Cumberland. Audience, please remain seated during the recessional, and this will be open. So if you guys want to come up and take pictures, whatever, this will be open after it's over. Congratulations, y'all. You know what? I thought about it. You know what we are now? We're like the fourth largest TCAT